In the headlines, ISWAP threatens abduction of President Buhari as bandits take captives in Taraba and Katsina states. NDLEA arrest over 8 in cocaine busts in Lagos, Abuja and Enugu airports. Away from Nigeria, 3 killed in Philippines university shooting during graduation. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I am Ayuba Ilya. Thank you for joining. And now the details. Few weeks after the convoy of President Muhammadu Buhari was attacked in Katsina State, terrorists have threatened to abduct Nigeria's #1 citizen. Daily Trust reports that the terrorists in a new video threatened to abduct and kill President Buhari and Governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, if their demands are not met. The terrorists also boasted that they would destroy the country, kill the remaining passengers in their custody, and sell out the others. Recall that the convoy of an advance team of the president was attacked on its way to Buhari's hometown of Daura ahead of Salah. A group of bandits operating in Taraba Plateau border have abducted 10 cattle merchants and rustled 250 cows. The incident occurred on Thursday at Andami town in Karim Lamido local government area of Taraba State during the market day. The merchants, it was further learned, bought the cows from Andami market and were taking them in trucks to different locations when they ran into a roadblock mounted by the bandits. The armed bandits in their number abducted the cattle merchants and took away the whole cows the merchants bought from the market. Police spokesperson DSP Usman Abdullahi could not be reached for comment on the incident. Still on security matters, terrorists have killed 3 passengers, including a driver at Faruk village on Katsina Jibia Road Sunday afternoon. The terrorists reportedly abducted unspecified number of passengers in the process. The 40-kilometer Katsina Jibia Road has over 40 security checkpoints, but the terrorists operated for over an hour without response from any operative. Witnesses say that security personnel from Niger Republic crossed into the country to chase the terrorists away, rescuing some passengers from the bandits. Rampaging terrorists numbering about 300 have attacked and killed 5 mobile police officers at Gatakawa village in Kankara local government area of Katsina State. The police officers killed were from Mopol 9 Kano posted to Kankara local government on special assignment. The terrorists went away with 5 guns and other valuables after killing the policemen. Trust TV's Abdullahi Ahmadi has an update on the situation.
The incessant killings, rustling of animals and kidnappings are escalating just a few days after the killing of Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Aminu Umar, by terrorists. The attack and killing of policemen at Gatakawa village is just one out of many which demonstrates the increasing boldness of the terrorists. After killing the law enforcers, the terrorists went ahead to kill 4 other civilians in Gatakawa village. Not far from Kankara local government are the villages of Ruangodia, Yentuaru, and Kwai. There, the terrorists killed 4 people, abducted 9, and rustled over 100 cows in the process. We are in a terrible condition. We have lost hope. We are victims of circumstances, and we have nothing to depend on except God. We have made several appeals to government, but to no avail. ACP Aminu Umar resisted attacks and assaults by the terrorists, especially in Kankara, Safana, Damusa, Batsari, Dusima, Kurfi, and Jibia local government areas.
Iya abin da muka iya ganewa batun tsaro gaskiya ya ci baya sosai.
We are endangered. We have lost lives, property, and almost everything to terrorism. As you can see, we have nothing now. We have been prevented from farming and rearing of animals. What else do you expect us to do?
Kubutar da mutane da kuma dukiyoyinsu.
Now, with the killing of the area commander, it's apparently clear that the terrorists are having a field day, launching assaults and mayhem in the insecurity-prone local governments. Security observers say the controversial turbaning of Ado Aleru as Sarkin Fulani Nyandoto in Zamfara State and the aftermath of the turbaning reignited the insecurity. The government is not doing anything at all to protect our lives and property. And as citizens of Katsina State and Nigeria, we don't need anything from the political actors besides peace. Meanwhile, a kidnapped woman who was 9 months pregnant at Shema Quarters in Dusuma town has given birth to a baby boy in the terrorists' den. Terrorists are demanding 40 million naira as ransom for her release. Police authorities in Katsina State have confirmed all the incidents and are giving assurances that the perpetrators will be brought to justice. Abdullahi Ismayamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.
In a similar vein, residents of Pino village of Wase local government area of Plateau State are fleeing their homes following the withdrawal of soldiers stationed in the area. The residents told Trust TV that they cannot remain in the village since the soldiers that provide security for them have been withdrawn from the area. Ado Musa completes the report.
Hours after they withdrew their homes to Wase town, they have fled the village because their lives are no longer safe, as the bandit could attack the village at any time. We are leaving the village. We are leaving our farms because there is no peace. Everyone is leaving the village, and that is why we are also leaving. We cannot go to the farm for fear of being killed. Prior to now, we used to have confidence to remain in the village, but now we are no more confident because the soldiers have been evacuated. It won't be easy for us to remain behind. We can be attacked anytime. Today, you will hear someone is kidnapped. Tomorrow, you will hear another one is kidnapped or killed. We are in serious trouble. We are appealing to the government to come to our aid.
Yau idan ka daga ido ka duba wayannan mutane banta ce ake kira da turanci sun samu da iyaye cikin halin kakani kai sun samu cikin halin kakani kai shanu kai da muke da shi sun kwaci.
We are begging Nigerian government to rescue us. We are in a difficult situation. The bandits have rustled our cattle. They abducted our relatives. We don't have ransom for their release. Our movement is restricted. All business activities have been crippled by the activities of the bandit. There is no food to buy. Everyone has fled. We are also leaving the village. We are calling on the government at all levels to come to our aid. Various communities of Wase are in recent times experiencing increased bandit activity, kidnapping, and cattle rustling, forcing many people to flee their homes. From Jos, Ado Musa reporting for Trust TV.
Delta State Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Kingsley Esiso, says that the recently held primary election in the state was credible and in line with extant laws. Speaking at the PDP mega rally in Ozuru, Delta State, the party chairman said that any member questioning the process has the constitutional right to seek redress. This is coming after a federal high court in Abuja disqualified the party.
Some few weeks ago,
Sheriff Oboroveri, who is presently the Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, due to the alleged discrepancies in his certificate.
Our party conducted, I repeat, our party conducted one of the freest and fairest governorship primaries in Delta State. And in that primaries, a candidate emerged. And our party has dutifully submit the name of that candidate. It is our responsibility to stand and defend the outcome of that primaries. As I speak, the issue before the court has nothing to do with integrity and credibility of that primaries. It is also the constitutional right, and that right is also backed by the electoral heart of anybody who feel aggrieved to approach the court.
We'll now take a quick break. The news update continues shortly. Please stay with us. You're watching the news update on Trust Television. A look at the top story again. ISWAP threatens abduction of President Buhari as bandits take captives in Taraba and Katsina State. In other news, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control has again warned of a possible fifth wave of the COVID-19 virus in the country, given the resurgence in the number of confirmed cases. It disclosed that about 1,332 cases were recorded in 1 week. The NCDC is calling on states to ramp up testing and for Nigerians to embrace the safety protocols to curb the spread of the virus. Reports say that as at July 22, 2022, Nigeria has recorded no fewer than 260,339 confirmed cases, while 253,566 cases have been successfully discharged, while 3,147 lost their lives to complications arising from the virus. This is coming as the World Health Organization has declared the monkeypox outbreak in more than 70 countries an emergency of international concern. At least 2 ladies and 6 men have been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, over attempts to import hundreds of cocaine pellets into Nigeria. They are also accused of trying to export thousands of tramadol tablets, among other illicit drugs, to Europe through the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, Akanu Biam International Airport, Enugu, and Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. Here is an update of the activities of the NDLEA in the just ended week.
The streaks of arrests and seizures began on Sunday, 17th July, when a 52-year-old father of 3, Okwo Paul Okechukwu, was arrested on arrival from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, via an Ethiopian airline flight at the Abuja airport for ingesting 76 pellets of cocaine. He has since completed excreting all the 76 wraps of the drug he swallowed while under observation at the agency's facilities in Abuja. In the same vein, another father of three, Lawrence Chijoke, aged 42, was arrested at the Abuja airport same day in an operational synergy between NDLEA and the Nigeria Customs Service at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. Chijoke, who hails from Umuahia in Umuahia local government, Abia State, was arrested during an inward clearance of Ethiopian airline flight from Addis Ababa with 529 pellets of cocaine weighing 11.70 kilograms concealed in his bag. NDLEA operatives also on Saturday, 23rd July, arrested 29-year-old Miss Unora Caritas Onyinye at the Enugu airport upon arrival on Ethiopian airline flight from Addis Ababa. A search of her luggage led to discovery of 2.192 kilograms of cocaine concealed in two designers' women handbags with false linings. The operatives on Monday, 18th July, intercepted some illicit substances concealed in a consolidated cargo going to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Also the same day, Monday, 18th July, the bid by an Italy-bound passenger, Tony Osas, to export 10 250 tablets of tramadol, 255 milligrams, to Europe through the Lagos airport was foiled by NDLEA operatives who intercepted him at Gate B, departure hall, during outward clearance of passengers on a Turkish airline flight to Milan. In Kaduna, a driver, Jamilu Lawal, was arrested on Saturday, 17th July, along Abuja-Kaduna Expressway with 157,000 tablets of diazepam weighing 37.5 kilograms. A follow-up operation the same day led to the arrest of the actual owner of the consignment, Abubakar Isiaku, in Katsina. In Abuja, no fewer than 4 persons were arrested over 345.4 kilograms of cannabis seizures in the FCT, while Muhammad Awal, aged 37, God's Power John, aged 34, and Chukuma Ode, aged 35, were arrested in Jabi Park over a 77.7 kilogram drug consignment on Monday, 18th July. While commending the officers and men of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Kaduna, Sokoto, FCT and Anambra commands for the arrest, seizures and their tenacity, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa, retired, in a statement by the Director, Media and Advocacy of the NDLEA, Femi Baba Femi, urged them and their colleagues across the country to remain steadfast in pursuit of the agency's goal of ridding all parts of Nigeria of illicit substances.
Has been reportedly killed, while another one sustained injury on Saturday afternoon when a canoe conveying 50 traders from the hinterland of Shiroro to Kwata Market in Zumba, Shiroro local government area of Niger State capsized in the middle of Zumba River. The Director General, Niger State Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Inga, who confirmed the incident, said that the details of casualties is still unknown. The Sarakin Rua Kwata Zumba Umar Isa, in a phone interview with Daily Trust, said that the engine of the canoe conveying the traders went off in the middle of river and the canoe eventually sunk. Meanwhile, the search for remaining victims is still ongoing as at Sunday morning. A delicacy known as masa is commonly consumed as staple food in northern part of Nigeria, but more prominent in Bauchi State, northeast Nigeria. Customers testify that masa is even exported far and near for different occasions. In this special report, Adamu Imam speaks to Bauchi residents on why masa is so attractive. The report.
Masa can be best described as traditional food that made in different communities in northern Nigeria with different sizes and prices depending on the need at a particular time. Customers testify that Bauchi Masa is so unique that what makes it special.
Combine it with kulipuli and kilishi. This is my favorite because some people used to like add it with the soup, but for me it's only the kilishi and the content embedded in the masa. It's used to take like 4 days. If proper storage is being taken, it used to take like 4 days without any spoilage. So
also, masa usually taken with soup and pepper, popularly known as garin kuli kuli, to make it so smooth while eating at any time. I swear this masa is so sweet and it has quality. I skipped many places only to buy masa here. You can see now I bought for 3,000 naira. They are packaging for me to send it to Abuja. Even children can make ends meet while preparing ingredients that goes with masa early in the morning. They said they usually earn 300 naira or more on daily basis. Inusa Shedrag and Usman Musa says this is the kind of traditional delicacy that takes as a breakfast for many years, very attractive to visitors passing Bauchi to other states.
Of the masa, everybody like the masa. You can see other people park their cars. This thing normally happens from morning to night.
In all of the northern part of Nigeria, you cannot compare Bauchi with any state in terms of masa. We are ahead of others until you taste it. I'm an indigene of the state. To me, masa is very delicious, so special. As for those who make it, they however says Bauchi masa is known to Bauchi people and explain how the processing is taking place before it becomes eatable.
We usually make the masa with pure rice. After mixing it, we fry it with groundnut oil. It depends on what and how a person wants it to be made. We can make it in a way it will last for good 1 month without putting any preservative, and one can warm it anytime he or she wants to eat. We also make masa for different purposes, in different sizes and prices ranging from 50 naira, 100 naira, etc. But because of the inflation and hard times we are in right now, we only make the masa for 50 naira, which is affordable for everyone.
Adam Imam, Trust TV News, Bauchi.
Muslims have been charged to acquaint themselves with lunar calendar as they mark the new Hijrah year 1444. President of Osun State Muslim Community, Mustafa Olawi, gave the charge in Osogbo, Osun State capital, at a press conference heralding activities marking the new Hijrah year celebration. Speaking with Trust TV's Hamido Igbadi, Olawi said that the new Hijrah year will be celebrated in Osun with Quranic recitation, competition, and a colloquium titled Good Governance, Fulcrum of Transformation, Islamic View.
Where you cannot practice your religion, where you cannot do something good, you can migrate from that place to another place to allow you to do what is good. For instance, you know the Prophet left Mecca to Medina, you know, about 450 kilometers in order to safeguard the religion of Almighty Allah and establish the kingdom, the religion of Allah on this particular earth. So, but in our own context this time around, the jihad, the migration is not as much necessary that man down to migrate from what is bad to good. Whatever you do that is good, that is hijrah. Once you know you are doing something that is bad, that Allah does not want, even the humanity itself does not, benefit from it, you migrate from it to what is good.
The police in Zamfara on Saturday night released the state's correspondent of leadership newspaper Umar Maradun on bail. Maradun was arrested in the early hours of Saturday at his home, Maradun, in Maradun local government area, and detained at the Criminal Investigation Department in Gusau, the state capital. Although the police have not given any reason for his arrest, the Commissioner of Police in the state, CP Ayuba Elkanah, ordered his release to the leadership of the Nigerian Union of Journalists on bail. Chairman of the NUJ Zamfara State Council, Ibrahim Maizare, signed an undertaking to return Maradun to the police command on Monday for further questioning. And away from Nigeria, at least 3 people, including a former mayor of a southern Philippine town, have been killed in an attack on a college campus in the country's capital region. The attacker opened fire on Sunday at the Ateneo de Manila University in Quezon City as law students and their families gathered for the graduation ceremony. The motive behind the apparent assassination was not immediately clear. Limitan is considered a stronghold of the ISIL-linked Abu Sayyaf group, which has for decades fought against the Philippine government, committed kidnappings and targeted local officials. And in sports news, the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, has warned Team Nigeria athletes against doping while urging them to compete clean and fair. He gave the warning while seeing off the first batch of the athletes to the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham on Friday. The minister charged the athletes to be focused, disciplined and conscious of the fact that they are carrying the aspirations and hopes of over 200 million Nigerians. 94 athletes and 21 officials will be representing Nigeria in 9 sports at the 2022 Commonwealth Games starting next week in Birmingham, United Kingdom. And that's a wrap on Trust News Update. Watch more via all our social media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Ayuba Ila. Thank you for watching.